4 overs left. Required run rate is holding no real threats, but Nepal are continuing to fight and scrap, predominantly thanks to their star leg spinner, Sandeep Lamachani, who's got 3 wickets to his name on a night in which he has crossed 250 international wickets across the 2 formats, becoming the first Nepali bowler to get to that landmark. He's bowled really well. It was a rather ineffective shot going deep on the crease. Nandan Yadav's going to bowl his third, the 17th. Rohit Patel putting a lot of faith in the death bowling skills of the youngster. I think you expect a lot of off-cutters here as Ali stands on the brink of a second 50 in 4 innings. Crucial moments of the game, these ones. It's going to be 50 and a very well accumulated one for Zubair Ali. It's a second T20I 50 to go alongside that 65 not out he made against Malaysia. And he's played ever so well. A deathly silence falls across the crowd as he just gets a bit of a punch of the gloves and a small acknowledgement of his teammates.
Very well compiled 50 by Zubair Ali. 50 of 50 deliveries. He stayed there opening the batting with Lianagi, a very good opening stand.
You have to think for some of the Qatar players, a little bit like we heard from Japan just a few nights ago, that this would be the biggest crowd they've ever played in front of. So there's that factor as well. And the fans are giving their absolute all to try and drag it back for Nepal. This is surely going to be given on the back foot, and it's a slow finger of death from Shiju Sam. None of the Qatar middle order are giving Zubair Ali the support he needs, and somehow Nepal's fans are starting to believe it's Nandan Yadav's first. That was crashing into middle and leg. Nepal at it again.
It was a pace-on delivery by Nandan Yadav, hitting the back foot. I think the ball stayed a bit low, trying to play across the line. 6th wicket down. The Cardiac Kids
at it again. And for almost the entirety of this second innings, it didn't look just improbable, it looked implausible. It's 123 for 6. Well, you cannot take your eyes off this tournament. You can't take your eyes off the associate game, and you certainly can't take your eyes off the Cardiac Kids Nepal. They have no right to be in any position to be even considering a third win in the Super 6 stages. They've been outplayed for the majority of this second innings, but they've just hung around. Here comes another left-hander, Daniel Archer to the crease. Beats the outside edge, goes pace on, maybe the under edge. More than a few, just skidding and keeping low now. What are we witnessing here, Paresh Lahani?
We cannot handle this back-to-back close encounters. The Cardiac Kids.
We can't handle it. My pulse, my heart rate can't handle it. My health insurance can't handle it. They're going to send me to an early grave, these Cardiac Kids, I'll tell you. You ride the wave of emotions with them. You never know what's going to happen. 25 runs required to win. 21 balls to do it. Right on the money. They'll scamper a single. Irie gets the diving stop outs. How does Zubair Ali approach it now he's got to the landmark 50? Does he try to kick on, look for a few boundaries, or does he rely upon someone, maybe Daniel Archer, to give him some support with the bats?
He needs support because he's been batting there since the beginning of the innings. He's 50 of 50. He's batted there for the 17th over. 24 more required of 20. It's actually easily doable for Qatar if they stay strong, if they have their nerves. It's all about Zubair Ali.
Oh, big swing and a miss. Beautiful piece of bowling. It was the off-cutter, just died in the surface. You have to give credit to Nandan Yadav. It was a very poor first over, but he's learnt, hasn't he? 16 he went for in the first. What a fight back.
Yes, the cutter into the wicket, back of the length. The ball is just staying a bit low. It went under the bat, trying to heave that down to mid-wicket. Zubair Ali Just 2 runs and a wicket in this over.
All of a sudden, that required run rate is somehow in excess of the current run rate. And it's going to exceed it again. It's for the first time, really, since I think the 3rd or 4th over. Nandan Yadav mixing it up nicely, on pace, off pace. This one, full throttle. And it means that Nepal have life, they have hope with 3 to go. It's 124 for 6. There's the batting card. Look at the collapse. Nobody, despite Mohammad Azim's good start, is giving Zubair Ali any support. 2-0, 2-0 in the middle order.
Yeah, 56 for Liam.
Interesting move, this one. Dipender Singh Ari is going to bowl the 18th. I'd imagine that might mean that Sandeep Lamachani will bowl the 19th. And maybe Nandan Yadav the 20th. 2 left-handers at the crease. What can I reproduce tonight? It was his heroics last night that squeezed Nepal over the line.
Dipender Singh Airi again creating a run out. So did Mohammad Adil Alam. Direct hits, back-to-back wickets.
Speared into the block hole. Adil Alam fields swiftly, but they'll have plenty of time to get the single.
And this is what these 2 batters should do. Just take singles. Don't get nervy. Just stay there. Zubair Ali is there playing on 51.
Darted in again. Like the angle, like the lines and lengths. Ari applying pressure. Singles for the moment, not enough for Qatar. Have to find a boundary or 2 in probably the 18th or the 19th.
21 more required of 15. 4 wickets in hand for Qatar. As well said batsman Zubair Ali in strike.
Pumped into the leg side. Kushal Bertel out there, not quite going to carry. Thought he was in the game for a moment. Nervy moments these, Paresh.
This is the last over of Dipender Singh Airi. 20 runs given away in 3.4. Out! That's bowled him!
It's Airi again. He strikes again. He did it last night. He's back at it. In the field with the ball. Nepal have 7. They only need 3. And Zubair Ali, well, nobody can stay with them, Paresh. It's been a surreal chase, it really has. The entirety of this Qatar middle order is being blitzed away. The 2 openers both of 50. Oh, you have to question the shot. He lost the bat and everything to go with it. And Airi off with his trademark wheel away celebration. Keep your eyes on the bat here. Up it goes. That actually hits into Asif Sheikh as well. Let's hope he's alright. And Nepal breathe life again into this contest. 128 for 7. Mujibur Rahman, it's going to be to the crease. Could be. So it could well be Lamachani to bowl the 20th and final. I'm not sure who writes his scripts. Remember, he has done it, of course, before. He has bowled the super over. Did that in the Nepal Premier League last year. Did it against Oman too. It's a hero or villain role. The big question is, what can Nandan Yadav give Lamachani to defend in the final over? It's 20 required, 19 for the super over. All sorts of drama again here in Muscat. As we have seen, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 cracking, unforgettable encounters in 2 days.
Actually, it depends upon this over. How many runs does Nandan Yadav give away?
Goes off the top edge into the sky. Gulshan Jah comes around. He holds on. Somehow Nepal are 2 wickets away, and somehow they might be thinking of being just a step away from the World Cup in India. It's been frankly ridiculous, this fight back. If we didn't think the UAE game was enough, I have no idea how they're in the position of being 2 good balls away from victory. Yadav has a second. Credit to Zubair Ali, but he's got to go. He gets to 52. He'll get no more.
Yeah, out for 52, Zubair Ali. It was a cutter bowled into the pitch by Nandan Yadav. A smart catch taken by Gulshan Shah into the deep. 8 wickets down for Qatar. They still have to do a lot of things there. 20 runs more required.
It's yet another incredible game. Look at how pumped up Gulshan Shah is. Look at how excited the fans are. Well, this is the team that never fails to deliver. I think you and I, Paresh, I don't know what those watches are called that monitor your heart rate, but I think I need to get one of them, because my heart rate's been going up and down like a yo-yo throughout this encounter. Haven't been able to predict which way it's going to turn, as it will now be Farooq to the crease. Don't rule out another late twister turn. Here comes Nandan Yadav, guided away for a single. What a comeback from him. He had 1 over, none for 16. His next 14 deliveries have gone for 4 runs. He's picked up 2 wickets.
Exceptional by Nandan Yadav, coming back, giving away 16 runs in his first over, then coming back to his second spell and giving away just 4 runs and taking 2 wickets. It's going to be Mujibur Rahman.
Can he find redemption? He's been so brilliant throughout the majority of his Qatari career with the ball, but he had an off day tonight. Can he find the redemption with the bat? Deep third's going to go back, so too will deep mid-wicket. That means mid-off will have to come up into the circle. 2 in the deep on the offside, 3 in the deep on the leg. It's an intoxicating mix that Yadav has, isn't it? The full on-pace deliveries and those very slow off-cutters. He's got a good bumper. I wonder, will he go to the off-cutter or to the pace-on ball? Well, that's going to be a wide. Just losing his radar. Was probably looking for the full wide Yorker. Only a good pace here, Paresh. This is as quick as you'll see in Nepal colours.
He's mixing his pace, Nandan Yadav, especially to Zubair Ali when he was well set, playing on 50. He bowled cutters, pace on deliveries, cutters, pace on deliveries, mixing his pace.
Well, Nepal just never cease to amaze, do they? But remember, Qatar very much can still get there. 18 to win off 14 balls. Within the compass, absolutely. Even though it's going to need to be number 9, 10 and 11 to get it done for Qatar. Down the leg side, another wide. Drama continues to fill the Al Emirat venue. Tension everywhere, Paresh.
This is well done by Mujibur Rahman, coming into the off stump, covering his stumps. Nandan Yadav had to bowl into the body, but was straying down to the leg side. Back-to-back wides. Just stick to your plans. Don't look at the batsmen, what they are doing. Just stick to your plans. Execute those plans.
That's what he's done so well up until this point. Just a couple of nervy moments. 2 consecutive wides. And that's going to be helped away for 4 more. Game on still here in Muscat. Do not rule Qatar out. They now only need 13 to win.
Again, straying to the leg side. Nandan Yadav nicely helped away. The 5-leg fielder was inside the circle. Sompal Kami went over his head. Again, the game shifting towards Qatar. "13 more required of 9 balls. 2 wickets in hand."
Good dot ball, crucial dot ball. They needed that, Nepal.
Yeah, 13 required of 8. There were 2 wides, back-to-back wides by Nandan Yadav and a boundary scored by Mujibur Rahman. The ball straying down to the leg side, help it away over the short fine fielder for a boundary. If Nandan Yadav takes a wicket here, it'll be very interesting. Again, shifts to Nepal.
(13 to win off 8). Stage is set yet again for another climatic finish. Another wide. Nerves kicking in. Yadav chastises himself. He knows he's not helping Lamachani in the 20th and final over of the innings.
The third wide off the over, along to go with that boundary.
Got to go to the off cutters, you would think. Round the wicket, off cutter. Likely one of the batters just scoops it up into the air. They're threatened by the pace, always a tail ender, so they'll tend to be through their shot too early. Powdell looks to change things, looks to slow things down, looks to change the plan. Cannot remember a sequence of 4 such fantastic games of cricket. It all got going with El Clasico, then we saw Japan take on Samoa in a thriller. Oman versus UAE today was marvellous, and this, it could be the best of the lot. 12 to win now, 8 balls to do it. Guided away, can they get back for 2? Oh, it's misfielded. It's going to be costly. Lokesh Bam on as a sub-fielder. Didn't even know he was on the field. Or who's gone off might be... I'm not sure who's off right now. Well, the sub-fielder comes on. We're just trying to track who is off the field right now. And a costly misfield. Usually keeps wicket, but is a fine outfielder himself. Could be Gulshan Jazz out of deep backward square. We'll get it checked. We'll come back to you on that. 7 balls left. Chipped up into the air. Lands short. And it's going to be an even 10 to win off the final over. Sandeep Lamachani looks certain to bowl it. As I said, I don't know who writes his scripts. Qatar. 138 for 8. Well, here we are yet again. Another all-time classic in the brewing. Paresh Lamachani comes and has a word with the vice-captain, Dipendra Singh Airi. Which way is it going to go? Associate cricket is the gift that just keeps giving. These pathway events are the gift that keeps giving. All 3 results possible. 10 to win. 9 for the super over. 2 wickets for Nepal. Lamachani starts with a leg break. Big swing and a miss. Brave piece of bowling. Crucial dot ball to begin with.
A bit slower through the air, Sandeep Lamachani bowling in outside the off stump. It was very, very slow through the wicket. Early, the batsman there trying to heave that down to mid-wicket.
Lamachani in again. A big swing and a miss again. Consecutive dot balls. Sticking with his leg break. Trusting his leg break. Not looking for the wickets. Looking for crucial dots. Brilliant bowling.
Not bowling quick. He's slowing the pace of the ball. Trying to reverse hit it.
Goes to the leg break. Too good. Lamachani is the star tonight for Nepal. They're within touching distance now. It's a 4th wicket for him. Asif Sheikh did the formalities, but Farooq, well, simply was outthought by a world-class piece of leg spin bowling. The runouts of Airi, the runouts of Adil Alam, and the brilliance of Sandeep Lamachani, somehow of Nepal on the brink of making it 6 points in the Super 6.
Excellent bowling by Sandeep Lamachani. Slow through the air. 3 leg spinners on the trot. The big turn, and Asif Sheikh doing the rest. The batsman was way out of the crease. coming down the track, missing it completely. Easy work for Asif Sheikh. Ninth wicket down for Qatar.
Whipped the bails off with sheer elation. There's going to be 10 required, but only 3 balls to do it, and number 11 has come to the crease. Remember, this is a chase that for the vast majority of it, Qatar looked in complete control of. They were 79 for none with 1 ball to go before drinks. Lamachani struck then to get the big wicket of Liam Nagy. If he gets 1 more, he'll have a 5-wicket haul to his name, and wouldn't he deserve it? Sensational bowling. He has dragged his nation back into this contest. Can he close it out? Should be a single. It will be no more as Jah does the fielding. The equation ever so difficult. 9 to win off 2. 2 boundary 4s sends us to the super over. Mujibur Rahman to win it. He's going to have to find a maximum.
It's going to be the left-hander on strike. Sandeep Lamachani bowled 4 good deliveries, 2 dots and a wicket and a single. 9 runs required of 2. They need a 6.
Has to be a maximum. And for Lamachani, I think he can go as slow as he would like. Here he comes. Hit back towards him. Hit down the ground. Oh, crucial stop. It's Jura who does it again. He was the hero in the field last night, and once more he's at his very best. The equation is simple. It's 6 or bust for Qatar. They must hit a maximum, and if they do, we're off to the super over.
Sandeep Lamachani just going to his left. Beautiful fielding by Sundeep Zora. A very good stop, diving one down to long on. It has to be a 6 for a super over, otherwise Nepal is going to win.
And fielders are flying everywhere, and look at this, remarkable scenes. He has called the captain and vice captain to come and have a discussion with them. Amazing to see the faith that he's showing in his 2 leaders. He's asking them, where do I go? What do you want me to do? What's the best delivery? Asif Sheikh also comes over with a word of advice. So too now Sampal Kami. You have to love associate cricket. There is never a dull moment. Nothing delivers as consistently as this. Nepal on the brink. 1 good delivery gives them a 3rd win. Would get them within touching distance of that dream ticket, the golden ticket, spot number 18 at the T20 World Cup. Can Lamachani hold his nerve? Here he comes. Final ball of the match. Speared in. It's given as a wide, but it's a wicket. More drama. Another way I've never seen a game won. Lamachani finishes with the 2nd 5-wicket haul of his career. He gets 5 for 19. What a piece of glove work from Asif Sheikh. Yes, Lamachani's the hero. If Sheikh misses that, it's probably 5 wides, and then Qatar could have squeezed over the line. Great. Spare a thought for them, Paresh. They have pushed Nepal to the brink, but in a 4th thriller across just a couple of evenings here in Muscat, Nepal win by 5 runs and move to 6 points on the Super 6 table.
It was exceptional bowling by Sandeep Lamachani, bowling the last over. Qatar needed 10 runs off the last over, 2 dot balls and a slow leg spinner to get rid of the right-hander.